defending. I think it's like.
People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Obviously, welcome to the Chelsea versus Juventus Live Champions League Watchalong, where together we'll be watching, reacting, commentating on what happens in this clash between two of the best teams in Europe. Obviously, Chelsea are the reigning champions in the Champions League. They've got a target on their back. I know Juventus need to win the Italian league because Conte, who's not there anymore, won it for Inter Milan. But 9 times out of 10, they dominate that league. The big one has been the Champions League, and Allegri has got them to a final. It didn't happen. Their domestic season by Juventus' standards hasn't been amazing, and I'm sure this is going to be an interesting game. Obviously, you've got Mr. Alvaro Morata, who's got history with Chelsea. You know, again, it should be two good teams. Both teams are kind of struggling with injuries and whatnot, and things like that. There was rumours of Lukaku making the bench. He has made the bench, where I'm sure Chelsea fans are happy to see their players back and fully fit, allegedly, as they go and have a big clash with United. You know, as usual, you know, good evening to those of you like myself in the UK. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, of course, good night. Please hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. I hope you've all had a good day today, a good start to the week, and you're all in good health. And obviously, I love to extend that to your loved ones and hope that can continue. You can see the lineups and the last 5 games of both teams to the left and right of me, where Chelsea are concerned. In their last 5 games, 1 draw, 4 victories. They come into this in better form. Mendy, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Reece James, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic, and Hudson-Odoi, who's in the team on merit. He's deserved to be there. Now, obviously, when you're looking at that team, Thiago Silva, former AC Milan man, I'm sure there's a bit extra in it with you. Same way Chesney, obviously the Arsenal guys, you'd love to put one over. Jorginho, obviously, he's a Euro winner with Italy. He's playing against European opposition, a team he was actually linked with when Sarri was there. You go over and you look at Juventus. In their last 5 games, 2 L's and 3 victories. Mr. Morata, you know, he played for Chelsea. You know, he doesn't score much, but he has a habit of scoring decisive goals. Can he get a decisive goal today? McKennie, I don't think much of McKennie, but he's got an opportunity. I think the world of Chiesa, bad boy footballer, you know, sick. Arsenal used to get linked with him all the time when he was at Fiorentina. That's why you've got to buy these, man. 9 minutes until kickoff. Any predictions and them things, get them in, people. But like I said, Chiesa, Morata, McKennie, Bentancur, Locatelli, new signing, Rabiot, Alex Sancho, De Ligt, Bonucci, Cuadrado, again, former Chelsea man, and Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Hopefully this game is better than the United one. I know the second half was better, and Jadon Sancho and what's his face went and ended up scoring, but still, man, you know, it was a tough watch. It was a tough watch. But I hope you lot are doing well and safe, and you lot are doing much better. Google Translate, because I want to see. Sorry, my guy, but someone commented something in the comments, and it's not English in it. So, all right, cool. You never know if man are dissing you. That don't sound like a diss. So big up yourself, Herv. Love for Prince Teddy sharing the subs with me. You can see the subs benches of both teams. If not, Juventus' subs, you've got Arthur, who's linked with Arsenal, Dybala, Moise Kean, Pinsogolio, Regani, Perin, Kulusevski, and De Winter. Now that's, you know, Arthur and Kulusevski been linked with Arsenal. You know, Aaron Ramsey's not involved. He's had some injury issues. Chelsea's bench, Kepa, Bentinelli, Alonso, Christensen, Azpilicueta. So the Spanish contingents, like the last game in the Premier League, continue their place on the bench. Sarr, Barkley, Mason Mount, Saul, forgot he played for them, Loftus-Cheek, Lukaku, and Werner. People complete the benches. In terms of a line, in terms of predictions, I hope Juventus do it, but I can't see them doing it today. I'll give Chelsea just look like they're handling the business, and Thomas Tuchel, you know, German tenacity and that. I'm gonna say, you know, I swear Juventus are through. I'm gonna say 2-1 Chelsea. Of course, I hope it to be wrong. What are you lot saying, people? I can't lie. Let me get my Juventus shirt as well, really quickly. Hit the like button. All right. Obviously, quick little wardrobe change, people. Quick thing. Let's put some positivity in the air, man. You get me? Juventus thing. Been supporting Juventus since a child and that. You know, I was born in Italy and that. I used to chat to Moise Keane. And you get me? Family moved to London and that. So that's why that's Arsenal. As a foreign lad in school, all I knew was Thierry Henry. Obviously, he used to play in Italy as well. And then I fell in love with Arsenal, but another one's there. It's always been a Juventus thing, people. Hit the like button if you haven't. Big up yourself, Bradley. Appreciate you, my dude. What else have we got in the comments? Chelsea 2, Juventus 1. Chelsea will be different in attack with Lukaku back in the team. He's on the bench. I see a Reece James goal and a Lukaku goal. What a way to, you know, welcome yourself back from injury. And for Juventus, it will be Chiesa. Come on. Big up the man of the people, DG in the nation. There won't be many chances in this game as both teams are solid and organized in defense. The game will be won in midfield. The engine room known as N'Golo Kante will make a difference as he was out in the first game at the Turin. Big up the legend itself. You lot are way too kind, man. Have you got a score prediction? I think I said it, 2-1 Chelsea. Benji is, however, saying 2-1 Juventus. And don't get it twisted. Would love that to be the case. I want us to win, but I don't know, man. I think Allegri, I ain't been too impressed with how Allegri's managed us in the same way I haven't liked how Pochettino has managed us. So we're going to see tomorrow. I'm on loan at very different clubs in the Champions League. DG has to be involved in midweek action. We deal with the Arsenal stuff on the weekend. The boys are coming out, though, where Chelsea are concerned. I was about to say a certain word instead of boys, where boys are concerned, but in this day and age, you might get cancelled for that one. So we'll just stay clear of that. Rent boys, jeez. What happened there? Big up yourself, Bradley, once again. Italian girlfriend thing. Tuchel ball cannot be entertaining to watch. Man, that man should be arrested. harsh. It's like, it's all right, man. 2-0 Chelsea, says King Trini. I just back Chelsea to do it. I hope not. I just think Tuchel's focused. Don't get twisted. Maximiliano Allegri, Italian job, the man, they're serious. Chiesa's a bad boy. Locatelli's got an opportunity. So, yeah, man, don't feel any sort of way. People at 20 likes already. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Three minutes until kickoff, folks. There we have it. Once again, where the lineups are concerned, Chelsea aren't going to flip the script. They're going to remain with what works for them. They're going free at the back. Thiago Silva, who has a case to be the best centre-half in the Premier League, arguably after Van Dijk at 37, 38 years of age. Chalobah's found a role in the team and he's starting against Juventus. How much money has that saved them? I'm keen to see if Chelsea ever move away from a back three, what that means. But Mendy, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Reece James, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Ziyech, Pulisic, and Hudson-Odoi complete Chelsea's 11. You can see the benches of both teams in the graphics below me. For Juventus, Szczesny, Cuadrado, Bonucci, De Ligt, Alexandro, Rabiot, Locatelli, Bentancur. Going to be very interesting to see that midfield battle. McKennie, Chiesa, and former Chelsea man back at the bridge, Morata. It's going to be an interesting one, man. It's going to be an interesting one. The midfield's probably going to be hella crowded. But I mean, why not, man? Why not? Hopefully, it's a fairly straightforward game. And they haven't gone up yet, but there'll be watch-alongs tomorrow as well, people. There's 2 Champions League games, so we'll be involved in that. Without a doubt, we'll be involved in that. Don't feel any sort of way. Where's my portable charger as well? Sorry, folks. We need to charge. My phone needs charge. I think I might even need to charge you. The portable charger might need to be charged. They're doing your thing. Kickoff is imminent, folks. Let me make sure the timer is working and that. There it is. Morata praying to God, praying to the gods. Maybe that he's actually able to hit the target. Such is life. I'm sure Chelsea fans have seen Morata miss, miss the target hella times. He's probably going to be hella clinical if chances present themselves today. I wouldn't hold my breath though. Thomas Tuchel out here, long jacket, cap days. It's Champions League, but it's not a day for the swagger. Chelsea will kick off. Hakim Ziyech has a fantastic opportunity to show his levels today. Come on, ref. Hopefully this is a good game of football at the bridge, man. I can't take a next one like the last week, like the last one. The boys and everyone are taking the knees. I'm on. I don't know what the delay is now. Kickoff has kicked off, people. Big up everybody locked in. Hit the like button, people. Chelsea Juventus has kicked off. Hopefully this is a livelier game. Jorginho fouled by Morata. Free kick within the first 13 seconds or so. And I mean, Chelsea, we're going to see what the back three's about. Balls into the channel. You've got Morata and Chiesa. It looks like a 2. You've got that midfield as well. Jorginho to Rudiger. Going to be an interesting one. Callum Hudson-Odoi, big vote of confidence the minutes he's been getting. He's earned his spot. Hudson-Odoi glides past one man. Does well to find Pulisic. Pulisic to Chilwell. Chilwell, you've got to be better than that. Giving it away far too cheaply there. Viva Ronaldo. This is going to be a good game, hopefully. Morata can't even finish a fruit shoot bottle. Okay, no. Yeah, happy birthday in advance, broski. Game of tomorrow night is Man City hosting PSG at the Etihad. Trust, we're going to be doing a watch along for that. Do you think Hudson-Odoi can break into the England team? People forget that he was touted ahead of Sancho at one point. Yeah, if he plays to the standard, why not? Southgate likes him. It's just about consistency. And he's at this moment in time, he's got it in his game. He just needs to keep working, innit? Make it to the point where anytime you mention Chelsea, you mention Callum Hudson-Odoi. The same way with Reece James. Reece James in possession. Finds N'Golo Kante. Good 1-2 from Kante. Reece James goes on a run. Rabiot tries to wait him. It didn't bang. N'Golo Kante glides past one man. Oh, you got to be careful diving there. He stands it up. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, missed kick from Chilwell. It should be 1-0 within the opening minute for Chelsea. Kante, playmaking. Him and Reece James expertly down this right-hand side. Kante put the ball into the box. Bit risky from some of these, man. It fell to Chilwell. Chilwell laces that properly. It's 1-0. He needs to leng that off. I'm doing well, man. It's always a pleasure to be here doing watch-alongs and that with you lot. Bit tired, but it's the last one of the day. Let's keep the energy level strong. Let's get to 100 likes. Ball in the box by Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi on the chase. Keep it simple, my guy Callum. Like Callum a lot, man. He's dangerous. It's just about consistency. It's falling to Callum. Bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it. It's dead. That's dead now. Switches it to Reece James. Reece James, you know what to do. Reece James in possession. Chelsea are clearly the more front-footed side within this opening 2 minutes. Hakim Ziyech checks back on his left foot, goes back on the outside and finds Reece James. Reece James. Chilwell, bang it, man. He bangs it. Nah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't shoot. Because that was silly. I don't know what he was on there, but shout out to him. Deluded. Reece James. Rudiger does well. Chelsea have done well. Started off on the front foot, dominating possession, held on to the ball well as well, not lost it in cheap areas. Jorginho with a superstar pass. Is it going to get there? Ziyech is just not strong enough for them thing there. So it was never going to happen. What's next match? We're watching it. Chelsea versus Juventus, bro. I'm not sure on the 5:45 tomorrow. That will be on Twitch. And then you look, Juventus look nervous. They've given the ball away cheaply. It's back here to Chelsea. That's a poor pass from Jorginho of all people. Chalobah's on the case. It's a poor pass back to his keeper, Mendy, but there's enough on it. Jorginho back to Mendy. Mendy, good pass into Thiago Silva. Ziyech has not got it. Make sure you don't lose that ball. He does quite well, and he finds Rudiger. Chelsea have been the stronger team within this opening period, folks. It's only been 4 odd minutes. Hakim Ziyech. It's falling to Pulisic. Bit of a terrible pass. It's now here with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Can't lie, a couple of Chelsea players seem to have a rush of blood. They need to calm. That's good play from Callum Hudson-Odoi to cut in. He did it with ease. Juventus need to weather the storm and go into the game. If they don't concede, they can get something. Ziyech. Pulisic. Being pursued by Deluded. Deluded shepherds in backwards. Pulisic holds onto the ball, waits for options. There is none. Rudiger plays it backwards as he doesn't want to lose it. Hit the like button if you haven't done such already, folks. Chalobah. Thiago Silva. Back to Rudiger. Again, the back three have seen plenty of the ball. Not so much Chalobah, but you get the point. And Juventus are camped in their own half. They can't beat this Chelsea press. They're just coming at you in waves. Reece James loses it. Rabiot. But they can't get out. That's poor from Chelsea. They've let it go. And I can't lie, Bentancur's crumbled there. And given the ball away cheaply back to Chelsea. We create a poll. Who wins? We say Chelsea, Juventus, Raw. Don't forget to take part in the voting, people. I think McKennie's basic, man. I couldn't believe Arsenal shouts when people were saying Arsenal should buy him. He's basic. Too basic. The wrong sort of basic as well. I don't mind basic players, but he's not outstanding at nothing. If you're basic, be outstanding at something and just be a specialist of that. Like your positioning or something. I think it's a bit brazy how this guy is playing for Juventus. Chelsea have done quite well. It's here with Reece James now. Oh, big challenge from Cuadrado, taking no prisoners there with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Chilwell. Rudiger. Thiago Silva. It's all Chelsea at this moment in time. Tony Rudiger, you might as well bang it. The space is there. Rudiger's advancing forward and he earns a corner. Juventus are weathering the storm, but boy, something's got to give. Something has to give. Locatelli saves his team this time. Locatelli, I hope you like the look of London. You could have stayed here permanently, fella. Hakim Ziyech to take this corner in front of the Juventus fans. Wow. Rudiger, again, Rudiger loves it at set pieces. You know, Rabiot snitching to the referee saying, I got eyes on you lot. Well, come on, let's get on with it. Rudiger rightly so said, what have I done? And, you know, Rudiger's causing problems, being used to block runs and having his own run blocked. Chalobah looks like he's creeping around the back of Chilwell. Ziyech, that's a good ball. It's whistled across. Chalobah can't get onto it. Cuadrado bugging out. It's another corner. Juventus having to weather a serious storm. Juventus potentially, out of all the big boys, they might be overrated. Reece James to take this set piece. But in a frantic 8 minutes where Chelsea are concerned. Reece James to take the corner. That's a better delivery. And it's whistled wide, just wide. The camera playing tricks on me. It looked like Chalobah was going to score. Chalobah was going to score there. Never really was close. Juventus in the hunting ground. Trust. Surviving, I would say. And this is where you need your midfielders, man, just to hold on to the ball. They ain't got none of that. Juventus might hold a cane in here. It's their throwing. Cuadrado should have just went back to Bonucci. Who are you going to throw it to now? Look at Locatelli. He wanted it 10 years ago. Bro, Cuadrado almost playing Calam passes. He's lucky Morata's made it look decent. Juventus getting peppered. Boy. Chesney. Deluded. Square pass. Yo, what's going on with the Sky Sports camera? What the fuck? All right, it's back on. And Juventus, Bentacle. Cuadrado. Can he do? That's a pass to Chiesa. Bentacle, that's a good switch. Morata lines the shot, bro. You're shit, man. Like, pass the ball. Thiago Silva wanted too much time on the ball. Alexandro should have won the throw in. Reece James, you know it's not yours, brother. Can't lie to you. It's bait that it's not yours. Has Chiesa touched the ball? I think he did in that move, which led to the shot. Apart from that, I would say no. Been next to nothing, if I'm completely honest with you. Didn't know he was playing. But them sort of players, you don't need to see them. Chiesa in possession now. You see them when it's too late and it's still 0-0. To be fair, it was a frantic opening 10 minutes. But unless Chelsea change this, it's still 0-0. Bentacle. Rudiger's out of position and it's here with Cuadrado. His decision-making will let him down. Or has it? He almost played a dangerous ball to Chiesa. Chiesa's tried well to keep it alive. Acrobatic clearance from Thiago Silva. McKennie. Fucking know your shit. But yeah, he does all right there. This is what Juventus need. And I think, well, this midfield. Where's the baller? Is he injured? What's going on here? The thing is, Juventus have bare midfielders, but a lot of them are not good like that. Like, they're all right. They're just not good like that. And Chelsea are in possession. Ziyech, McKennie. Good tackle from him. To be fair with you, at least you can do that. Juventus giving the ball away cheaply. And, you know, Morata isn't going to win too many balls against the back three. He does now, though. And he looks to mount a counter-attack. He is fouled there. I don't know. There isn't no advantage. Ref has to pull it back. Make sure we're hitting that like button, people. Let's get to 100 likes sooner rather than later. One love to everybody's tuning in. Juventus building now. He heard you. He heard you. Bentacle restarts possession. Apologies. Locatelli. And it's now here with Bonucci. Patient build-up play now. McKennie going to get found out. Going to lose that. Just about gets it home. McKennie's in the deep end today. Deluded. Don't know what he was trying. It doesn't work, though. Deluded telling his teammates he needs more. He needs more. Fair play. Reece James. Jorginho gives it back to Reece James. Reece James. Jorginho tries to clip it forward. Kante's tried to fight for it. Ain't worked out. Make sure we're hitting that like button, people. Maximiliano Allegri, well, you don't even know what he's thinking. No emotion on that guy's face. Don't know what he's thinking. Juventus, you know, after a difficult first 10 minutes, seem to be showing a bit more about themselves, a bit more personality. It's a good switch out here to the left. Reece James has read it expertly and gets Chelsea advancing forward. Ziyech needs to play that pass 10 years ago. He gives it back to Reece James and Ziyech sums up himself. I'm not even a Chelsea fan, but it's frustrating seeing shit like that. Juventus back in possession now, too easily. Boy. Jorginho, what I'd give to have a midfielder that does his skill set in Arsenal's team. Rudiger kind of put Hudson-Odoi under trouble there. Hudson-Odoi has bought himself a couple of minutes or seconds with his technical ability. Jorginho sees it, does it. Must be nice having midfielders who can see it, do it in 2 touches or less. Mad, innit? Reece James, Jorginho, Hudson-Odoi. Where's Chilwell, you need to be shouting for that. He's done. Chilwell, you're too narrow. Hudson-Odoi needs you to take a runner with you. So you've done that. You're probably offside, but it's here with Chilwell. It's cut across, begging to be put in. Locatelli's put Cuadrado under trouble, but he's got it back. Locatelli probably going to end up losing it. Good run forward. What do I know? Locatelli, he tries to switch it. It's been red. Chalobah's on his ones. Oh, bit of a nervous hit back to his keeper. Nonetheless, Mendy appreciates the effort. Unexpected high bills due. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. The man said, praying I don't get high electricity bills. Had to like from early. Come on, my guy. Appreciative of that. Reece James finds Kante. Oh, Kante's touch is heavy. Rabiot wins it back off his France teammate Bentancur. Cuadrado might get caught there. Does get caught there. And he's shouting at his team. Well, not shouting, having a moan, saying, what are you doing, that? Give me something to work with. To be fair, he's got a point. Chilwell will take this throw in for Chelsea and he'll find Rudiger. Ronaldo is on 799 goals. Oh, this man, mad. I know he ain't stopping till he's on 1,000 or something. Bro, that was Jadon Sancho's first goal for United. I thought he had a goal before that. I can't lie. Rudiger. Callum Hudson-Odoi tucks inside Jorginho. Chilwell's not interested on that in making that overlap too many times, is he? Reece James. Rudiger. Patient build-up play. Man said, I liked as soon as I heard unexpected high bills. I don't blame you, boys. Christmas time. Ain't no one trying to hear that. One love to everyone who's following and subscribing and supporting the thing. Appreciative of that. Morata loses out. Chalobah, don't sell yourself short. Lovely. Thiago wins with Jorginho. Apologies. For Pulisic took a whack to the head there, but strong and brave from the American international. Fairly even contest now. First 10 minutes, I'll give it Chelsea. I would say, it's not exactly 20 minutes in, but let's quote-unquote call it 20 minutes. First 10 minutes, all Chelsea. I would say it's a tie right now. Like, Juventus have hit back. They've had 1-2 opportunities where they've got forward, but I still think Chelsea have been the stronger team. I do think a couple of Chelsea players need to wake up. I'd say Pulisic has been on the peripheral. I think Chilwell needs more variety in what he's doing, and he needs to help Hudson-Odoi a bit more. I think Ziyech needs to wake up a bit. Yeah, they are inverted. I mean, that's the modern game. You see Reece James do it. You see Cancelo do it. But I mean, naturally, just because he's told you to do that, I'm sure Tuchel will sit there and tell them it doesn't mean every time. I think Chilwell's being a bit predictable. I think at times he should, be narrow, do what the manager tells you, but let Callum do that. You want, the modern day, them players, they need to be closer to the goal. Callum Hudson-Odoi ain't going to be the most prolific on the flanks to get. The more prolific players, the Salahs, the Sterlings when he upgraded, they're inside forwards. Look at Reece James. Reece James, look at what he's doing. There's variety. He knows when to try the out wide thing, knows when to come inside. Just a bit of that. And now you see him, he's hugging the touchline a bit. Just mix it up. Don't do the same, do 2 or 1, then one or the other. Just little variety. You make yourself unpredictable. Like Reece James. The man in possession. Oh, I thought that was a good pass. Pulisic, that was baggy. Good in even contest. Rabiot and Reece James, good fight there. Jorginho onto it. What I'd give for Jorginho. Bloody hell. I don't even know what skill, how to describe that, but it's a lovely flick thing to give it to Reece James. Reece James comes inside, finds Rudiger. Rudiger's going to start shooting. Bang it, James. Fullback union. Kante, N'Golo. He might do a Mazda like he did against Leicester. It's here with Rudiger. Sweeps it. It's like a centre-half having a shot, but it's positive from Chelsea. Their centre-halves are getting onto the ball. Thomas Tuchel demands that their fullbacks are in the game. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi is looking quite lively. Pulisic is showing. As I said, we probably want to see a bit more from Ziyech. So far, so good. They look the stronger team, and I think Juventus might crumble here, but such is life. Juventus might just nick it, really. Morata, well, that looked like a foul. Dark horse. Successfully complete. No, it hasn't, as it's been bait. Rabiot pushed in his face by Thiago Silva. What a guy, man. And it just shows when you have a right system, people can flourish and age don't matter from a footballing sense. You know, Thiago Silva, a year's a long time. I don't know what next year will be saying, but look how he looks after himself. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo's the GOAT, but, you know, look how he's moving. Like, he's also probably past it by footballing age terms, but just by looking at him, he doesn't. When you look after yourself, you have a manager that trusts you, have a system. Clearly, you know, Thiago Silva, there's elements of his game he can't do a bit more than others. I don't know how he'd look in a 4, but you get it. It's one of them. Chelsea will get an overload and expose this 4-4-2 eventually. Once the wing backs and front three go forward all together, Chelsea will have 5 versus 4 situation and still have 2 centre mids and 3 centre backs sitting back. Chiesa. Not seen much of him. Hudson-Odoi, big fan of him. Pulisic, I felt he was fouled there. Ooh, cute little play by Locatelli there. Ooh, Locatelli tried to bring through Bentancur, it didn't bang, but ooh, I love seeing saucy midfielders like that. It's here with Hakim Ziyech. Reece James needs to be on his bike. He just can't get there in time. Ziyech has clocked it. He gives it Chilwell. Chilwell, give it back to him. Does. Good play from Ziyech. Take him on, Hudson. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. There's 2 men there. Hudson-Odoi got caught in 2 minds. Holds on to the ball. Ben Chilwell, give it back. Ziyech. Oh, that would have been a good ball. Hudson-Odoi just not on the same wavelength and the ball slightly overcooked. Good vision from Ziyech there. Attempt. Still 0-0 where this game's concerned, but a much livelier game than 73 of you locked in. Hit the like button, please, people. Let's get towards 100. Much livelier game than Villarreal United. That was very, very, very tough to watch. Jeez, Louise. Even if this ends 0-0, which I hope it doesn't, as a neutral, you know. But I would say in terms of us, Chelsea have had us penned in our own half. Bonucci. Bit disappointed with Juventus' midfield. You know, they got ballers there. I ain't really seen same way Jorginho needs no. Obviously, tactically, I don't know what Allegri's telling you, but Jorginho will always get onto the ball. McKennie's running forward there. Rabiot ain't done much. Bentancur is a bit. Locatelli's shown 1 or 2 little dribbles in that, but little dribbles is hardly that much. Ziyech has been allowed to pick up the ball far too easily, and that's a good distribution of players. Cuadrado up against Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, good strength, he wins it. To be fair, Cuadrado does well. I don't think, he wins a foul. I think that's harsh. I think that's a bit even there. Raw, man said yellow card. Very harsh. But that's what Chelsea should do more. Give it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now, Cuadrado's never the most switched on defensively anyways, but he's on a yellow. Him and Chilwell, the next step in their development, smell blood. The manager shouldn't tell you. Smell blood yourselves. Go and exploit that. Yellow card for former Chelsea player Cuadrado, people. Back at the bridge. Free kick in a dangerous area. Reece James over it. Wait, as he said, he's in the form of his life. You know, and Reece James could do a lot of things well, much less put a ball, you know, on a sixpence. And when you got Thiago Silva, Rudiger creeping around the back, it could be an issue there. Reece James just has to put a quality ball and give his teammates half a chance. And it's probably 1-0 Chelsea. 23 minutes into the game, people. Chelsea have a set piece in a decent area, a dead ball better yet. It's still 0-0. Reece James, he goes for goal. To be fair, cheeky, almost done it. And it's back here with Reece James. Whips it again, headed clear by Juventus. Oof. I don't know if he saw Chesney off his line and he meant that, or he just put the ball into the box, but you know. Chalobah, Jorginho. You see? Just holding up. You see what Jorginho does? Anyone that said this guy was a flop. Remember when he weren't really moving mad at Chelsea? Chatting nonsense. He's not the best defensively, but this is how you hold on to the ball. Look at this, man. Like, and I'm not even Jorginho's a quality player, but I'm just asking for the basics. You know, this is just basic midfield competencies from him. Look at it. You know, look at it, bro. Arsenal, that's taking 10 years before someone tries that pass. Or people are going to, like how Jorginho, you can see him looking at it. They're going to look and go backwards. It's very jealous, really, seeing that. Very jealous. Corner by Chelsea to the back post. Rudiger heads. Scored. Is it onside? Chalobah has scored. Chelsea deserved that. 1-0 to Chelsea. Chalobah, who probably was unfortunate not to score earlier. Chelsea have taken the lead. It is Chelsea 1, Juventus 0. And on the balance of things, they deserve it. The ref, the Juventus players are moaning to the ref. I can't imagine what their problem is or what VAR could probably tell them. It is Chelsea 1, Juventus 0, folks. You snooze, you lose. They snoozed. A good set piece. Ziyech delivers it. It's poor marking from Juventus. Rudiger wins the first. Look at the second. Rudiger reacts first. Chalobah reacts second. But from a Juventus point of view, them man, they are just watching it. Oh, VAR might have a look at that. I mean, has it come off Rudiger's hand? It's unintentional. I don't know what Rudiger could do there. It's taking a deflection off a Juventus man and then smacked him. I don't know what he could do. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that goal. 36 likes, people. Let's move towards 100. I can't imagine. I've seen VAR shake them, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. VAR might just disallow that. It's a handball. I think that's very harsh. I don't think there should be anything wrong with that. And the goal has stood. At least I think so. Rudiger's jumping up and down. I can't lie. I don't know. The camera angle's playing tricks. The goal stood. Like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. 25 minutes in, Juventus on the balance of things deserve to be a goal down. Chelsea deserve to be a goal ahead. They've started stronger. They've got 2v1s going. Every player stood up to be counted. They've made a fast start, which probably Tuchel was banging on about. They're fighting to retain this title as well as win the Prem. And you're seeing that so far. And obviously, it's a big week for Chelsea. Fair enough, you can say United are not where United used to be, but Chelsea, Man United's a blockbuster fixture. And, a lot of people are probably looking at that one there and saying, yo, Chelsea could drop points if you're Liverpool or City. So they've got to lay down a marker. Reece James was fouled, and it's a foul for Chelsea. And I mean, Juventus' form, you could see this, man. Smash the likes. Big ups to Timo Werner. Shout out to everyone that's involved. Ziyich's best game in a while. I think he's woken up now. Chiesa fouled. Soft foul, I think. Looking at that again, that's a soft foul. Juventus is midfield. I wouldn't even say they're being marked out the game because you're not. It's just Chelsea look like they're on it. You, man, are not on it. Of course, I'm going to support any team that plays against Chelsea, but it's clearly not working right now, is it? Bonucci in possession, people. This midfield is rubbed. Juventus 37% possession. And I don't even think it's a game where Chelsea are tactically outdoing you, really. They're just looking like a team with a game plan. You, man, are just looking like individuals, really. Looking like what I've seen from Juventus in the league. Credit to Chelsea. Locatelli, that's a ball. Morata, oi. Thiago Silva has just saved Chelsea. I'm not got nothing to do with Chelsea. I have to admire defensive arts. I did that on Sunday, and he's probably bust his ankle. Them things there are not going to be remembered. Elite from Thiago Silva. Nothing more, nothing less. Morata wondering how I didn't bag. Elite defending. Nothing's going to happen. I think he busts up his leg in the goal for his troubles. But elite defending from Thiago. Them things there are not going to get praised. Look, Mendy gone. It's a goal. It's 1-1. Everyone but Thiago thought that. Clearance. And that comes from continuing thinking. Many defenders would have switched off. For young defenders out there, that even when you think it's over, don't switch off. Keep going. If he doesn't read that situation, champions of Europe, we know what we are. Wish that was that. So, DG, how long you been a Juventus fan? Well, I was born in Italy, and then for a better life, like many people, family came over to England. And obviously, I was born in North London. So, I was raised in North London. So, I fell in love with, obviously, Henry and that. But, when I was back in Italy, obviously, when Henry was at Juventus. So, I've been whole life, really, Nedved, all the man there, Zidane. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. As long as I can remember. Until you see me wear the PSG shirt tomorrow. I'm just happy to be in the Champions League somehow. I swear technically Juventus are through as well. That doesn't excuse this. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea are just sharper. Just sharper. Like, just better than Juventus at this moment in time. Juventus, couple man look sharp, couple man are slow. Chelsea, everyone's woken up, and I think Chelsea should have a free kick there. Dark hearts on Reece James. It's been picked up on because he was fouled off the ball by Alexandro. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Mendy. Thiago. Ooh, baggy touch from the centre half. He's been saved there. Thiago's been caught there again. I think Chelsea need to just settle down a bit. Ooh, McKennie flying in 10 years ago. I think Chelsea need to just settle. You know, they're letting Juventus amp them a bit. You're in the lead, frustrate them. I mean, my man was flying from 10 years ago for McKennie. Jorginho. It's gone out again. Both teams moving a bit excited. Swear you were born in the suburbs of France. Yeah, tomorrow. Today we were born in Italy, brother. And then when Xavi gets Barcelona back, we're born in Spain. They're the ones there. Glory boy stuff, man. I'm just going everywhere. I'm going where the vibes are. It's a Real Madrid thing soon. Tomorrow. I'm just going where the vibes are, man. Report on Arsenal the weekend. Barcelona, Benfica, 30 minutes gone 0-0. Boy, mad thing. Rabiot, pocket picked. It should be 2-0. Bang it, Pulisic, you soft you. You should have seen your name in lights. To be fair, he tried to bring Kante, but you should have banged that. Kante picking pockets. Your Juventus midfield's rubbed. I can't lie. They got good players, but they're just rubbed. You don't really see a function. Is look at Chelsea. You see a reason why Jorginho's playing, a reason why Kante's playing. You know, Kovacic when he's there, just on the pitch for Juventus. I don't know what Rabiot's doing and how his role. I'm sure Juventus fans do. I'm sure Allegri does. But to me, I don't see what Bentancur is doing, what specifically Locatelli's doing, what specifically Rabiot's doing. To a degree, McKennie as well. You know, he's just in the team to win the ball back. But I'm just seeing him run about everywhere. He's moving like Power League, man. $40 likes, people. We're acting. 60 more likes and we're at 100. You lot are acting, man. Is this really the first stream we don't get 100 likes? Chilwell, Chalobah, living the dream, man. Saw an opportunity to stake a first team claim and did it, and that's why you shouldn't write no one off. You know, Chelsea aren't going to have every academy player. You're going to get the Tomoris and Tammys, and for a variety of reasons, Livramento, Lamptey, everyone can't make it, innit? But how much money has Chalobah probably saved them? How much money has Reece James saved them? Because if he comes through, I don't know, at Southampton or Brighton or Leicester, bro, that's costing 50 million. I would say the most unusual situation I've ever seen Chelsea in terms of contracts is the fact that 2 of the starting 3 centre-halves and 1 on the bench, Christensen, I swear all their contracts are running out now. That's unlike Chelsea and Marina. Now, there's a couple of factors. Obviously, Thiago Silva's contract is on a year-by-year basis. I wouldn't give him a 2-year deal. It's a thing where you see how he's doing. Really good. They've tried, you know. Probably should have got that done when he was under Lampard. Looks like a shadow of, in a positive way, 2 different players. Christensen, I think that one will be done, so it's a non-story. Rudiger, speaking of him in possession, Pulisic done all right. Allegri has been rocking with this 4-4-2 with Rabiot, McKennie wide a lot this season, but it's rubbed. It's rubbed. It's not got enough. You can bully most of them Italian teams. You play a half-competent English team. The way they're moving, Arsenal give them a game for 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes because we'll focus on we was good for 10 minutes and then we were poor. Chelsea might get a second here with N'Golo Kante. Saw his name in lights. Kante, who's been quite decent in front of goal, took too long. Probably the one person you don't want it there. Morata. That's good play from Morata there. I think he should have had a foul. He does. That's, you know, I've seen Morata do that on a couple of occasions. Chiesa is injured, right? She must be. He's on the field. I think Juventus is bro. You're not. They're not doing nothing in midfield, so your attackers become irrelevant. Look where Morata's had to drop to even win that foul, people. Cuadrado. But I haven't seen him going forward. He's moving like Tomiyasu. That's a good ball to Chiesa, though. Chiesa's lost it. Fluffing his lines. Kante. Reece James. Chilwell. Oh, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Chilwell does well, really. Played from Chilwell. Oh, that's a poor pass from Rudiger, but Callum, that touch was horrible, man. The event is rubbed. I can't know. Apparently, this is now the top goal scoring season of Chalobah's career. He's got 3 goals, despite this being just his 9th start in all competitions. Well, apparently, apparently, I don't know. I see this rumor. Did McKennie chat to Pulisic's sister? That's some. I don't know if that's people making rumors, but boy, that's messy. Where the international scenes looked at. Locatelli is world class. I think you're a bit, he's a quality player, but world class. Handful of midfielders in today's day and age are world class. Like world class, fair play, but I wouldn't say world class. But he ain't been doing this thing for years. He ain't. How much standout performances are there in Europe? Great footballer, but world class. Well, you might not be better, but world class in midfielder. That's in the same bracket as Pirlo, Iniesta, all these guys. Like I said, I'm not saying you have to be better. Reece James doing it for the fullback union. Big save by Szczesny. That was naughty. Reece James doing what Chilwell should have been doing. Lovely chest from Reece James. He's in good form. He knows what he wants to do. He tries to pull it in the corner. Szczesny makes a save. Big up for Noah for becoming a member. Appreciative, my guy. World class is thrown away too much. 88 people, they're doing me dirty, man. People don't care. Loftus-Cheek's coming on, so someone must have got injured. I can't imagine anyone's done anything wrong to get subbed. Oh, that's not looking good. Again, I'm sure Chelsea fans, bit scared. Kante's coming off after 36 minutes. You've got, to be fair, they could probably beat United without Kante, but he makes them stronger. Lovely to see the resurgence by Loftus-Cheek. If he manages to get more first-team football and gets that place to that level, bro, for me, he goes World Cup. Obviously, World Cup's time away, but he should be in the England squad. He's got variety in midfield. Chelsea have another corner. They did score from one. Are they going to score from another? They almost did. Rudiger kicking himself because he could have joined his centre-half partner in scoring. And yeah, mate, you can see him swearing and that. Does well to get up there. Well, I say just wide, some distance wide. Deluded, what's your thoughts on Jorginho? Gets a lot of stick. Them midfielders are not going to really be loved in England. Obviously, when you've got Tuchel and everyone's playing well, people give them flowers. But, they're them midfielders. They're not going to get bare goals, bare assists. They're not going to dance past bare man. In England, them cultural midfielders, people don't understand them. Until they start seeing what people are talking about, I don't understand them. I think Jorginho's a good player. Terrible defensively, but the way Chelsea set up, it kind of hides that. And he's as an Arsenal fan, that's what I want. Because he's actually, I say he's not good at defending, but the sort of way of defending Arsenal need is holding on to the ball, especially when we're under the pressure and that. I think he's able to do that. Deluded, it's still only 1-0. Juventus are moving like they're getting piped. I can't lie to you, but Bonucci in possession. McKennie, so this is going out. Well, it's a corner. It did go out though. Hit the like button if you haven't. Shout out to you lot that are tuned in. I wish I didn't put it up. 45 likes. Oh, this 100 likes goes. It's gonna get techie. Only about 7 minutes until half time. I think we've had good value, but it's still only 1-0. Chiesa to take this set piece. Is he playing it short? I mean, you lot need to have efforts at Mendy had to make a save. Put it in the box. It's a poor corner from Chiesa. To be fair to you, Alexandro did enough to get something on it. Are they saying it's a corner again? No, they're not. Sums up Chiesa's night so far. I mean, I can't lie. Do we think Allegri's gonna make it past this season? Jonathan Davis' performances are starting to rise now. Chilwell, not too many options for him in the box. Does well to try cut it back. Oh, horrible touch from Pulisic. Pulisic needs to sort that out, man. Who's J5? Forgive me, I don't know them names and that. Who's that? Oh, Jorginho. Nah, he is, man. I wouldn't say terrible, but he is, man. He's quite easy to run past. The system kind of helps him, but he is quite easy to run. He puts a shift in, but he fouls a lot. He concedes a lot of fouls. I think he is. That's not, it's never going to be him. He can get away with it. But the positives, the pros he brings to the side are way better. Ziyech, if you got Giroud, that's a good ball. But, you're asking a lot of Callum Hudson-Odoi. Good positive run by Callum. I don't know if the offside flag comes, but the quality on the pass weren't there anyways. For Chelsea, now it's probably about putting more daylight between the sides, because as much as, Chelsea have had 5 corners to Juventus' 1, 10 attempts to Juventus' 2, 48% of possession to 42 of Juventus. Football's a funny old game. Another goal changes this game. And Chelsea are still only 1-0 up. Again, if Thiago Silva didn't make that fantastic goal line clearance, it's 1-1. Ifs and buts are not facts. Facts are Chelsea are not behind. But as long as it's 1-0, definitely against one of the biggest in Europe, can't afford for that. But Chelsea are good for their lead. Reece James, basic communication lacking between Juventus, De Ligt and Szczesny. There's goals here for Chelsea if they want it. Probably just need to bit more quality in the final third. Sums up Juventus, McKennie's more focused on getting the ball back to Reece James and actually switching on from a set piece. I reckon this is a second. I think this is Loftus-Cheek, Oh, it's to the back stick. Ziyech, what's he going to do? Is he just going to swipe that back in? Controls it, says I'm going down the wing. McKennie on his case. McKennie absolutely conned. Apologies. Cuadrado absolutely conned. He tried to pull out as he saw exactly what Ziyech was going to do, kick it off him, but it's too late. He's already conned you then. Ziyech. It seems like there's some good competition for places. Obviously, you've seen Chelsea play Lukaku and Werner, Havertz as well. There's competition for places. Lost his cheek taking his opportunity. Ziyech is the best I've seen for you in a while for Chelsea. Competition, and that could only be good. Chilwell. Obviously, I like the way Tuchel rotates players. He's used Alonso, he's used Aspilicueta. I think when you look at Chelsea, it kind of sums up everything I try and tell fans. And this is a squad game. Obviously, if you want to be a starter, you make yourself a starter. Like Chalobah's done on occasion. Like, you can't really drop Thiago Silva. Callum Hudson-Odoi, I don't know. Is that a corner? Or are they saying Callum's missed that? Callum, if you've missed that, that's poor. I don't think he's missed it because Bonucci is by-rating people. And Callum deserves a go on the face of things. He's onside. He's the one Chelsea player really trying to make that run in behind. And it's going to pay off. That's the second opportunity now. Could it be third time lucky? Bonucci, to be fair, McKennie's done enough to put him off as well. But you give the young lad another opportunity, it might be done. Ziyech with another corner. I can't lie. It feels like I've said that sentence a million times. Like I'm actually getting deja vu. Ziyech puts a ball in. McKennie heads it. It's still not dealt with. I think that ball's ended up on King's Road by Chilwell. And it'll be a goal kick with Szczesny. Thomas Tuchel fixes up his app, Chelsea Colt nightcap. Certain men are wearing the suits and whatnot. The teams are getting drawn out, and Juventus summing up their day in it, handed it back to Chelsea. Chelsea, it's all about game management. Going to halftime at 1-0. The task now probably is to quiet them down. At some point, Juventus are going to have to commit. Do they, to try and take that risk? Can you take advantage of that? Much better game than the 5:45, man. I actually feel awake. Mendy. Poor goal kick by Mendy. Jorginho hooks it. McKennie. Oh, ref, fuck off. I'm not even a Chelsea fan, but come on, man. Like, that's shoulder to shoulder. McKennie tried to do the power man thing. And like Callum said, it's a shoulder thing. He tried to weight him, it didn't bang. I know he plays for England, but that's funny and blood in Hudson-Odoi's thing, you know. Pause. Cuadrado. Oh, Lord. Deluded. Quality centre back, but I wouldn't say that. I'm wild. Bonucci tries to find Chiesa, probably tried to force it. Cuadrado, ooh, that's a bit of a dodgy head back. And Szczesny just has to concede the throw. How dare you moan at Szczesny? How dare you, Cuadrado? You played that dodgy pass, rude boy. How can you shot at him? What do you expect Donny to do? What the hell did you do, Chilwell, with the throw? 2 minutes of added on time. People, hit the like button if you haven't. 53 likes. Well, just under half the way there. Let's keep moving, man. Ziyech does well to keep it in. Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. Rudiger. Chalobah. Reece James. Look at Jorginho. Should have gave it to Jorginho. Finally has. Rudiger, you might as well bang it. Do it for the IC freeze. Chilwell. Oh, I thought you was going to get a nasty whack for your troubles there. Doesn't. Juventus. Morata can't hold on to it. Is that offside, or has he genuinely given Juventus a foul for that? Bit soft there if he's actually given a foul for that. Very difficult. Sometimes you can't hear the refs. I do think this ref has also been better than the Man United one, you know. Again, it's actually kicked off on time. There's been less Hollywood incidences. You know, all of a sudden his batteries in his mic thing work. You know, it's a mazza, man. Prime Hazard or Salah. Ooh, well, Salah, really, you know. Throw them both for football. I'd rather watch Hazard, but Salah. Salah without a doubt. If my life's on the line, I need to win a football match, I'm picking Salah. Was it we linked to McKennie? Which, you know, lovely that we didn't get him. Yusuf Demir smacks a stunning effort off the post. McKennie, no foul. I mean, I can't lie. Sly looked like a foul from Jorginho, but it hasn't given. Juventus, 8 seconds left. Chiesa can't sort his footing out. Chiesa running into blind alleyway. He's going to end up fucking it up. Plays it to Bentacle. You need to bang it and hit the target. Doesn't do that. Is that a corner? I don't think so. And this is why Chelsea probably need to kill the game, because there's been 1 or 2 incidences Juventus have got forward. Oh, Lord, Bentacle. Oh, the man tried to put the swerve on that. There's no swerve. My man almost knocked off that Donny's glasses. That brings an end to the first half. BT, are you working? Trevor Chalobah's goal, the difference, headed effort. Well, initial head. Well, he smacked it in, really. It wasn't a headed effort. Rudiger's kept it alive. They've deserved that. Obviously, Morata can be forgiven for thinking he scored. Thiago Silva, brilliant. As vital as the goal. Man to a man, look, Thiago well in. The only bad thing you can say about Chelsea is that, you know, God knows what's happened to N'Golo Kante. Man to a man, Chelsea have just been different gear. You know, Chelsea's game plan has been better. They've won the midfield battle. Players of individual players, have won their individual battles. So collectively, it's done the job. Mendy's had nothing to do. The passing has been good. People have got forward. Nobody's hidden. It's a big European night, and I feel every 11 of that Chelsea players have risen to the occasion. And it's just probably a case, if you're Chelsea, I did more goals. You know, you ain't killed the game until you kill the game. You know, there's something in it. Chelsea have suffered 1 or 2 opportunities. Morata, like I said, Bentacle, if he hits the target. In Chelsea, well, Tuchel says it every week, you've got to kill the game. There's, you know, Chelsea kill games week in, week out, but there's been games this season where they haven't. Was it Burnley or Villa? I could be wrong. At the Bridge, it might have been Burnley. You know, Chelsea dominated the game. Burnley barely had a sniff, but they had 1 opportunity. They robbed something. It doesn't matter who was the best team for the majority. All that matters is the final result. In that regards, man. Should we see what else is going on where the Champions League is concerned, folks? Let me refresh my page. Make sure we're all hitting the like button and subscribing. As you know, earlier, people, Bayern Munich won 2-1 against Dynamo Kiev. Kingsley Coleman and a wonderful effort by Lewandowski, for what it's worth. Man United in the second half won 2-0. Jadon Sancho got his first goal. Any guesses on who got the first one, or who got the other goal? Of course, it was Ronaldo, folks. Chelsea are currently 1-0 up, currently courtesy of Chalobah against Juventus. It's 0-0 where Barcelona and Benfica are concerned. Malmo are actually beating Zenit. Sevilla 1 goal up against Wolfsburg. Leo are 1 goal up. Jonathan Davis bagged in the 31st minute, having a good season. 1-1 where Young Boys versus Atalanta are concerned. Zapata gave Atalanta the lead before Young Boys pegged them back in the 39th minute. I want to see what the groups are looking at. What's the group stages? Champions League groups. Wait, what am I swear I had a tab for this. And sorry, people, what? No one could tell me about the timer. Let's see if the timer for the next one works. Okay, cool. No one could say, DG, the timer's still going. See how you lot stay. Hit the like button, please, people. Where's my Champions League group stages? Let's refresh that for me, please. As things are, United top their group. Villarreal is second. It's still all to play for, where Group G is concerned. But currently, Leo and Salzburg are through. Where Group H is concerned, actually, pretty identical, people. Look at Group H, where this is the game we're actually talking about. Right? There'll be one. Everyone's got 1 game left to play, unless a miracle happens with Zenit and Malmo. Them and they know they're through. So it's a case of who wins the group. Now, the way the Champions League is, it really doesn't matter if you finish first or second nowadays. But between these two teams, very knit. 5 games played, 4 games won, 1 game lost. Juventus have more goals. Chelsea looked like they could score goals today, could even that up. Goal difference of 6, 12 points apiece, which is subject to change when the game's done. Didn't clock. Excited to see what Ruben does in the second half. Lukaku to kill the game off, and it would be, we see Ronaldo, former Real Madrid player, so by that logic, a former La Liga player, score against Villarreal. It would make sense for Lukaku, back from injury, off the bench, former Serie A player, being at Inter Milan, the rivals of Juventus. It would make sense to bag. Crazy. 61 likes, people. Not everyone's hit that like button. Unexpected high bills due if you have not hit that like button, people. Appreciative to everybody that's locked in. And what I really should do is go on StreamYard. Made the thumbnail, but it's not there. Man City's at home, innit? Man City, Manchester City beat PSG live. Watchalong. Where's my other laptop? Always working for you lot, people. Always working, always working. Big up everyone that's tuned in. As usual, it's a pleasure to be tuned in with you lot, man. Because if you lot were about a bunch of idiots, I would hate to stream. But we've been here, from 10 a.m. We did 10 a.m., 11:30 tomorrow. This is the second of the Champions League games. It's a pleasure, people. Where is that now? Let me send it to myself. JPEG. Where is the? Open up another one of those tabs. Airdrop to myself, please. No. And I also need to email that to myself. Might as well give you lot create a direct link for you lot to be tuned in with the guy tomorrow. Hit the like button if you haven't. If all of you hit the damn like button, we'd have 100 likes by now. Let's put that there. Send it to myself now. Here we have it. Bish bash bosh. Let's go put this back down. Oh, hey, we'll smash that. We ain't got money for the next one, so that can't buzz. Yeah, people. If you've got any thoughts on the game, let a guy know. Obviously, don't be shy. 65 likes. It's in the balance, people. It's in the balance. Keep running it up if you haven't already. Are you downloading? Cool, you've done it. PSG. There you have it. No, how can it be today? Tomorrow, 7:40 p.m. That one there is done, folks. Let me actually change that so you get redirected to that. Hit the like button, people. Let's get to 100 on a serious note. Don't ask you guys for much. Now, they what? This live stream will take you to that page after. Obviously, let's get a landing page up for now. Even if you can't be here, hit the like button, people, on the next live stream. Let me post that for you lot and show you exactly what I'm referring to. You know, tomorrow on Twitch, we'll have the 5:45 game, but make sure you lot are here. PSG versus Manchester City, Man City versus PSG. Love to have you all there. Pochettino could be one of his last games as a PSG gaffer, really and truly. Look at that from Thiago Silva, man. That is what you call quality. Boy, McManaman and Joe Cole. Imagine having to listen, big up them, but fuck listening to them, man. Just happy the game's looking all right, man. What do you think of positions? What do you think of the positions Chelsea fullbacks are taking? It's definitely been a subtle tactical switch that Tuchel's assistants came up with. I don't know if it's Tuchel or the assistants, but it works, innit? Especially where there's not too much width in their team, so it's got to be provided. So I know people work the channels. Werner does, Lukaku runs into it, etc. And they've got Hudson-Odoi on the bench. Playing. And Ziyech. I can't say these players don't try and harm you, but it works amazing. They come inside at the right time. I think Reece James does it a lot more better than Chilwell, just because I think he's a higher IQ sort of player, but it works. And for Chilwell, shout to him. It seems like he's got a new lease in his life. He had a tough start to the season. He was still feeling sorry for himself after the Euros, not getting in the team. I wouldn't say it's always been plain sailing under Thomas Tuchel for him, but right now, you're doing the business, innit? You can't be dropped. And the thing is with Tuchel, there's no romance. You do the job you play in it. Reece James has had to wait his time. Colin Hudson-Odoi has had to wait his time. And when it comes, take it. Ziyech, you've got an opportunity. Maybe it's a bit of rotation with Sunday in mind, but you've got an opportunity. It's the second live stream I've done in a row for Chelsea. Second time he started, isn't it? Well, no, he didn't start against Leicester. I'm capping to you, but he come off the bench and looked quite bright in Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea's, I don't know what they're feeding them at Cobham, but why these man always, the defenders always scoring? Goal scoring defenders. Chelsea controlling the game. Understatement, bro. Regulating. Look like the only team playing. Smash the like. My man's grind is endless. Appreciative, man. Appreciative. Let's keep the channel chugging along. I don't know why, but whenever I upload content, not live stream, it seems to drop. Maybe I should stop doing live streams. Let people miss me and that mad thing. But yeah, second half will begin shortly, people. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I hope you're all enjoying your evening and your week, your start to the week. Boy. Big up you lot locked in, people. Sorry, I'm just trolling in my group chat. Be real with you. I look like one earpod, Donny. Let me remove that. Make sure you're subscribed on Twitch. And these collabs go in as well. Well, let's hope the second half is more livelier, folks. Apparently, Dembele is warming up. Well, let's hope the second half continues where that game left. I want another goal, man. Whether that's for Juventus or Chelsea, do whatever, man. Do you still do your weekly show with Ranks? Yeah. I mean, that's how I know you don't follow him on Twitch, or you'd know that. Nico has created well. Nico at Barca's done well. See, that's been the only good. That's been the only good thing about Barca failing. There's a La Masia is showing its re-emergence. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on, you know. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm replying to that. What content have I got tomorrow on Twitch as well? Make sure if you're following me on Twitch, you're checking out your calendars. That's one thing I really love about Twitch. Should just be Football Manager content, to be fair. Yeah, Football Manager live stream at 2 p.m. tomorrow on Twitch, folks. Again, probably going to edit that. There's going to be other things as well. Champions League. I don't know, man. Do I want to do the... What's going on in Champions League tomorrow? Definitely Man City PSG, but the Besiktas Ajax could be lit. Hey, second half is imminent though, folks. Let me get my ish ready. Juventus will kick off. Come on, ref, go on. It's late. Everyone wants to go and do what they're doing. Second half has kicked off, people. Let's hope it's, as from a neutral point of view, it's the same thing. You're awake there, DG? Yeah, man. Why you're on me, stylish? Of course I'm awake. Chelsea again. It looks like it's going to be the same game. Ziyech has done quite well. Just this is a mentality thing. Chelsea just looks serious, man. Like they're just ready for this. Chalobah tries to go long, and inadvertently it cannons off a Juventus man, and he does well the second time round. First and second balls, I spoke too soon. There's I don't know. There's height in the clearance. There wasn't much distance, if that makes sense. Chilwell's done well to find Ziyech. Ziyech, that is hopeful for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum's done well though. Asked a lot of him there. Does well to retain the ball. Get your head up. Get your head up. Get your head up. Does well. Gives it back to Ziyech. Puts a ball in. Ooh, Bonucci sliced it. What's going on? Two men going for the same ball. Rabiot heads it clear. Morata wins it. Fucking hell, man. One thing I hate about football is some soft fouls being given, man. Anytime, especially these elite level. Bro, there's no foul from Rudiger there. Come on, man. No, this is Anyways, Alex Sancho in possession. Chiesa, Reece James onto you, still forcing him back. Love that as a fullback to a fullback. Love that. Get tight. No respect, healthy respect, but no respect same way. Chelsea, best team in the league right now. I mean, they're top. I don't know. I don't know because I think City looks superb. I think Liverpool looks superb. I think Chelsea are doing their job. Don't think there is. I think all three of them look a class above everyone. McKennie, Rabiot goes home to his keeper in Chesney. Am I the only one? Am I the only Arsenal fan who thinks we are putting too much into that Liverpool result? Liverpool loss. The reality is our current squad and our manager are all novices. Oh yeah, I hear that, but I still think there's a certain level. What I mean is, you either get not you, but people who are just there's nothing. It's a free hit, and people that are probably I wouldn't say overcritical, but very critical, where it's somewhere in the middle. When he beats Liverpool in the cup or he beats these big teams, we don't run to that. And whether they're novices or not, he's been here 2 years. Some of these players have played enough games just to simply look over their 90 minutes. Silly foul from Alexandro to concede on Reece James. Reece James, don't be in a hurry. Let him do all of that. I don't know what Alexandro's vexed about. Your team's losing. Let them do that. They're chunking into their own time. And they're killing any sort of rhythm that they had. Chalobah takes it, gives it to his more experienced defensive colleague in Thiago Silva. No risk from Thiago. Finds Mendy. Mendy being pressed, going to have to do something with it. Finds Jorginho. Jorginho dispatches it first time to Rudiger. Rudiger, Callum, Chilwell, Rudiger. Jorginho, look how he's made space for himself. Turns on it, assesses the situation. Finds Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, no risk, backwards. Good football being played today. Ooh, Callum, what a lovely give and go. Can you sort it out? Look at Reece James round the back. That's a good, Callum should do a lot better, but that's good reactionary defending. Good play from Callum. Live lovely give and go, really and truly. McKennie, to be fair, shout out to McKennie on the get back. He done enough probably just to put off his man there, but I thought it was a corner. Yeah, it is a corner. I can't lie, BT. Camera's playing tricks on me. I mean, Juventus switched off from a corner. Are they going to remain switched on? Hakim Ziyech. Oh, and I can't lie, Rudiger's being dragged and dragged and dragged. Is it another corner? I think it is. And it's come off Rabiot. It's taken short this time by Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi swings it in. Reece James, does he fancy a shot? He does. It's cannoned off a man. It's falling into the path of Chalobah. Chalobah against Rabiot does well to earn a throw-in for Chelsea. Someone line up a long throw and see what problems you can cause, Juventus. You got it, man. PSG top tomorrow. Why not, man? It's sitting in there. It's Juventus versus Chelsea. I damn well ain't going to wear a Chelsea shirt. I don't think Reece James meant that, but he's banged it into the face of Rabiot and it's a corner. And obviously, I hope Rabiot's all right. You not ready to restart yet? Or is my man still down? His nose bust, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, man. Get out, brother. Just get up, man. People got things to do. Hit the like button and make sure you've set your reminders for tomorrow's live stream, people, if you haven't done such already. Monetization off. Lol. Fuck. Rabiot's probably more dazed than anything. Is that his night done or is he soldiering that? Freaky soldiering that. 75 likes, 15 more likes. We've hit 100 people. We're so close, but we're also so far. Reece James with the corner. Not the best of Reece James corners, and accordingly, it's swiped out by Juventus. Reece James needs to get back. His fullback colleague, Chilwell, try to keep it alive. Not the best of headers by Chalobah. He's lucky. Rudiger will drop in shoulders. Man, like Chelsea have Juventus camped in their own half once again. Captain Jorginho in possession. I thought Thiago was the captain. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I guess Jorginho's just the next thing come on. Silva. mean, Trevor Chalobah's been a bit silly asking Thiago Silva for the ball there. It's not making sense. You're not looking behind you. Hopeful long ball forward to Pulisic. I feel Pulisic has worked hard, but ain't had much change for it, if that makes sense. Like, he's making the runs. And make sure you're following me on Twitch, people. If nothing goes wrong, for the Arsenal fans, I'll have Lee Judges on Thursday. And I should have F Carnage as well. Well, I think that's a cool name. Free kick to Chelsea delivered. Ooh, into the hands of Szczesny. Thiago Silva, once again, I feel to do it anytime bet on either Lukaku or Thiago Silva. Sly Rudiger as well, because these men all played for Italian teams. I told them, well, not that I told everyone knew Ronaldo was going to score, but, La Liga settings, whenever these play, even Morata, when they're playing against old teams, Bentancur wanted a million years in possession. Ziyech has to make Juventus pay. Hudson-Odoi is not helped, forced out wide. That's Chelsea should have got the second there. Bentancur, I don't know what he was doing. Playing football like his girlfriend's come to watch him. McKennie doing things above his pay grade. I'm doing McKennie dirt. Yeah, it was McKennie. McKennie's shit. Bentancur, I don't know what he was doing. Chelsea should have made that count. It should have been 2-0 game, set and match, similar to United making it count when the keeper wanted to do foolishness. Reece James. Make sure we're all following people on the socials as well. Thiago Silva finds Rudiger. And someone at the start said Juventus, they're gone through, they ain't going to have that extra fight. And I think they're right. I think it's a cop-out. Juventus have been poor, but you can kind of see it. Like, they know they're through and their form is just dead. Chelsea look like a team that's in good form and do them things there. Juventus look like a half and half team. Fucking hell, Chelsea are playing ball. It's lovely passes. Pulisic is not making man. Reece James put a lovely ball in. It's headed clear. Bloody hell, man. I can't lie, bro. Chelsea the ops. The man, they fought Chelsea till I die, but you have to give credit where due, man. It's fantastic. It's falling to James. It's going to be 2-0. You got shagged. I told you. Reece fucking James, fullback nation. Right, he's trying to do the Trent celebration. Reece James, game, set, match. Reece James, fullback union. I need to make another installment of the fullback union people videos. Light work. Juventus, game, set, match. You're gone. 2-0 is a dangerous lead. The next goal is obviously crucial, but I don't think Chelsea are gone now. Chelsea are gone. Thomas Tuchel ain't even cracking a smile. This is one thing I admire about him, man. That man, there's always, if we score 2, man's telling you, why didn't we get 3? Were you happy about that? Deluded's it's Deluded's header that's taking it there. You've seen Reece James do that. But he did that against us. Like, he's a good finisher. Like, he's a good technical footballer. And he deserves that because he's done well today. Things of dreams, man, Reece James and Jadon Sancho, early 20s, man, are scoring in the Champions League for big English clubs. Stuff of dreams, man. It's stuff we all dreamed of doing as youths. Defenders galore again. I don't know why. I don't know what Chelsea give these defenders. But they're doing that. I'm sure Chelsea must work in reverse. Like, Tuchel's got the strikers doing defending drills, and all Reece James and Chilwell and all these Rudiger, they just do passing and shooting, and that is mad. If only Chelsea could, like, when you look at Havertz and Werner and all these guys, if they could just play a bit better, Chelsea have a complete squad. Morata. I think, to be fair, Morata's probably been Juventus' best player. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek. Where's his options? He might have to do it alone. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that touch, that killed it. It killed it. In fact, no, it ain't. Yeah, it has. Juventus are just second best, man. This is going to get ugly if they're not careful. Fucking hell, Rudiger. What a ball. Chelsea playing with their dinner now. Need to bang it. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Chelsea bopped it. Callum Hudson-Odoi against Juventus. They deserve that. Chelsea bopping. Juventus safe. What, is that someone on the pitch? Or is that just a fan moving mad? I don't know what that was, but I hope Callum's all right there. Fantastic play. That's what you call smelling blood. That is what you call smelling blood. That is what Tuchel is about. And Callum, and then again, Hudson-Odoi deserves that. Reece James at the thick of it again. Well, that's all Cobham, really. Loftus-Cheek's done well. He thought the chance was dead. And his performances like this in Southgate, make sure you're keeping note of not just Loftus-Cheek, but my man Hudson-Odoi, the double-barreled names. Good play from Pulisic just to know it's not my time. Loftus-Cheek kept it alive. You know, it's a lovely sort of cameo from Loftus-Cheek. Reece James a joke, like Reece James is a joke, and Bob, I don't know who the best fullback is in the league. You got Trent, you got him, you got Cancelo, mad things. Thomas Tuchel sending out these, but the Champions League holders are sending a statement. Juventus don't know where to go. You man have been shit. You lot are lucky that it's only 3. McKennie going on some mad run, and ref, that's a mad tackle that's a high boot. How has play even continued there? I think for Chelsea, just be careful now. You know, athletes, like grown men, respectfully, are very prideful. And you can imagine, you know, Kante's already got injured. No one else needs to get injured if you're Chelsea. Just be a bit careful. You can see Juventus are feeling some sort of way. Raw. I thought Dybala was injured. It's too little too late to bring on my man. The Argentine magician is too late. You might mess up Chelsea's clean sheet, but they want that clean sheet just as much as they're happy with the 3 goals. Allegri puzzled. I genuinely think he might get sacked. Not off this game, obviously, but in general. 75 likes, people. We've not moved. 15 more people and we're gone. Dybala, low sock specialist. You man got classed, man. I mean, Chelsea, it's nothing to do with telling me. You can see Chelsea, City, Liverpool are class above everyone. It's nothing to do with telling me. Respectfully, my guy, I've got eyes. I can watch Premier League football. Cuadrado. I think that's a yellow card for Chilwell. Plays continued. No, it ain't. That looked like an evident push in the face. Chelsea are moving to Juventus, bro. Might as well bring Lukaku on for that sucker punch. 5-0 incoming, says Angel. 4-0 incoming. Man ain't even got the 4th and he's saying 5. I hear it. Hit the like button. You Chelsea fans, hit the like button for your club, man. Ziyech with a nutmeg. Benucci. Dybala not serious, not with it. Chelsea just been way more tigerish. They've just been a class. They've treated Juventus respectfully like it's Norwich. And this is what you do. You send a statement out. Obviously, knowing Thomas Tuchel, you get your flowers for that. Tomorrow, you do your little recovery session. Probably train in the evening. And then obviously Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Obviously, you know, again, I don't know. Are Chelsea playing on a Saturday against United or is it on a Sunday? I'm sure it's on the Sunday at 4:30. I could be wrong. Big week, big results. And again, people are taking their chances. You can't drop Callum. Chilwell, you can't get dropped. Reece James, you can't. Aspilicueta, Alonso, whoever would play instead of Hudson-Odoi, bro, this is what you need. So when you get your opportunities, take them. You know, I feel even someone like Mangala Sarr, he's probably unfortunate not to see more minutes, but you can't drop no one. Christensen, it's even deep. You've been good, but Chalobah's probably the one that's going to get dropped. But anytime I watch Chelsea, he seems like he just does his job. Confidence in him. Hudson-Odoi, don't lose it. Win a foul. Does well there. Obviously, it's a fuck Chelsea thing, but, you know, it's a Callum Hudson-Odoi FC one. Shout out to the IC3s. Look at Cuadrado. Asking a lot of Cuadrado. He heads it, but once again, I think Rudiger didn't have to do that. He's a cultured player. He could have taken a touch, but, he doesn't. Tchouaméni's a baller, brother. Baller. Bring Allegri to Arsenal, take him in a heartbeat. I mean, I would because he's a world-class manager and by default, but Don't think based on what I'm seeing, this is rugby, bro. I'm saying Arteta don't create chances. Juventus have come in, had no chances on target, and had 4 shots in total, just on top of being outclassed. Juventus fans look baffled. Allegri looks baffled. You gotta love Champions League, man. Hit the like button, and as usual, people, appreciative of everyone that's tuned in. Without you lot, it's dead. Hudson, I love it. Cage tricks coming out now. Ziyech deserves a goal, you know. Oh, he's so unlucky. I'd have been a soft foul and he's taking a tumble and rolling over a million times. Ziyech, you're doing a lot. But I did think it was a foul. Pulisic, you might as well try and get yourself a goal. You're letting fullback score and you ain't. Reece James, no options. Should just put the ball out, your teammates down. Frustrate them. Does well really to earn a corner. Again, high IQ player. Ziyech is down. Are you not going to sort him out, medical staff? I don't know what I'll go on for him, but... Right, Ziyech, come on, man. Like, your team's winning 3-0. You're acting like you got fucking shot, brother. Get up, man. What's all of that? All right, maybe something worse has happened, but bloody hell. Do you know what? It's got to be something bad. Respectfully, it's got to be something bad. I'm sure he wouldn't want to stay on the floor. He probably rolled his ankle. Probably damaged himself doing that. Get Hudson and then kills me, man. Might not even checking the teammate. Even Thiago Silva just swiping the juices. I've did the same thing. Dybala going to see what gone. Dybala, what have you're moaning with the ref? You and your Juventus teammates should be chatting about how you save some sort of self-respect in this game. You're worrying about the wrong things. Moise Keane coming on. Obviously, used to play for an English club. Probably just looking at these guys to fuck up the clean sheet. It looks like Arthur Melo's probably coming on as well. Jorginho and Bonucci, the 2 captains and the same teammates at international level talking. I wonder what they're talking about. $20 more likes until 100 people. Come on, man. What's all of this? If you haven't hit the like button, unexpected high bills due. Ziyech, come on now. You're delaying the game, man. It's been a good game of football. Just finish this game so we can all keep it moving, man. DG's tired and that. We don't need to see no 5 minutes, 6 minutes of added on time. Corner to Chelsea, back where we finally were. Reece James, by his standards, he can put a better ball in. Dybala, you're about to lose that, though. Loses it. These Juventus players acting like little bitches, man. Like, there's no foul. Juventus on the counter is dead now. Locatelli killed it. Still alive. Chiesa, baggy touch. Ooh, good strength by Rabiot. Bloody hell. Hey, Chilwell got dashway. And that sums up Juventus, innit, Carl? Chalobah's just mopped that up, gone long. That's it. Hey, man, Ben Chilwell, nothing wrong with you, man. Get up, man. Because when you was waiting people, he's doing the same. I can't lie, it's getting unnecessary theatrics from both teams now. Allow it now, man. I'm probably being a bit harsh, but fucking hell, man. Come on, man. Come on, it hurts, but it soldiered that, man. To be fair, it did look like his leg got wrapped around in different angles and then dropped on the floor. Arthur Melo's coming on. I hope you like London. Hey, chat to him, Edu. Get that on loan. Locatelli off. World class Locatelli, like someone said. You man, I'm even bugged. This moment in time, he's not. Pardon me. Arthur Melo, baller. Don't know why it hasn't quite worked out for him since moving to Europe. Obviously, a man's played for Juventus and Barca, but hardly going to be known by Either one. I can see EPL teams dominate the Champions League for the foreseeable future. UEFA won't be happy about that one. You can't pick a winner of the Champions League. Obviously, Chelsea are sending out a statement as the last season's winners. Liverpool look good, Bayern Munich blitz and everything, but no one was watching Chelsea. It might be a team you're not rating that goes and does bits. We'll have to see in the next stage of the thing. This ain't Juventus, man. This is that Piemonte Calcio. I swear that's what they're called. So I'm looking online. This is racism versus racismo. Chilwell's done. To be fair, both of us feel. I know how you feel, man. From one fullback with his leg bust to the other. Yeah, I mean, Reece James he's a quality player. You get your own celebration, man. Seems like you're biting that off people. I know you was joking, but still, man. I would take Allegri at Arsenal. Damn, he's injured. Why a man being injured right before Man United? That's the risk you take when you play twice in the weekend. This is the only thing that's going to put a sour note, man. Maybe you probably hope, if you're a Chelsea fan, this is a little impacting and nothing more. But now you've got the prospect of Chilwell being out and maybe Kante. Aspilicueta, Werner, and Alonso all getting stripped off. Bro, I can't lie. This is the quickest I see Werner move in a minute. Bye. This. I hate people that do this, man. Like, but why have you got the trousers? Why you just take off the boots and take off the trousers? Why? I hate man that try to pull it over. I can't lie. My pet peeve is when subs take forever. Like, you don't look like you're serious. My man are looking for shin pads and all this shit. This is all should all be to the side of you. If you've been missing or on a rock somewhere, Chelsea are winning 3-0. Juventus, well, Chelsea might as well be playing themselves. This ain't Juventus. This is some unlicensed team. Cuadrado on this right-hand side. 20 minutes left. 84 likes, people. Come on, we're close. We're flirting with it. Keep running that up, folks. And obviously, make sure you're setting your reminders for the live stream tomorrow, people. It's live streams o'clock. It's that time. The baller is still alive here for Juventus. But as I was saying, on the weekend, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, I think it's Sunday, we're going to do Chelsea, Man United. Obviously, Arsenal got Newcastle. Sadly, I'm an Arsenal fan at this moment in time. So we've got to talk about stuff like that. Tomorrow, Man City, PSG. Still debating whether I'm going to do the 5:45. But if I am, that one will be on Twitch. I ain't done a watch-along on Twitch in a minute. So it'll be on Twitch. Content, people. Dybala in possession. The ball's just not on. Deluded. Arthur. Bonucci. Arthur. Well, we still haven't. It's a bit sad, really, how we haven't hit 100. Dybala. Arthur. I mean, this is Chelsea are one of the best teams with the ball in Europe, but they're one of the best teams without it. Just like Man City. Well, you playing in front of them and cheap isn't going to harm them, and you're going to get stuff like that. Chelsea's just going to win it back. Callum Hudson-Odoi needs to just relax. There needs to be no excitement in playing that free kick. Substitutions now. Aspilicueta's on. Chilwell's off. Aspilicueta's going to grab the captaincy now. Been a very loyal serviceman. Pulisic, I ain't got nothing to show for his performance, but I think he's worked hard today. I can't lie to you. I think he's actually played very well. Werner on. Maybe Lukaku with it, we've obviously seen what's going on with Chilwell and obviously Kante. Lukaku's clearly fit to some stature because he's clearly worked in the week to be on the squad bench and he could get some minutes and shake off potential ring rust going into this game. But I can't blame Tuchel for saying, fuck that. We've seen some injuries. You have seen a man might come on recovering from injury and pick up a little knock. So I can understand him not coming on. Arthur Melo, to be fair, he's added something to Juventus, but again, it's still it's bare, just 5-yard passes. It's cute. It has Chelsea camped on the edge of the area, but it doesn't harm Chelsea. And then Juventus just get frustrated and end up doing stuff like this. Chiesa caught in two minds, bro. You're in Reece James's pocket, Reece James wins a smart foul. Reece James telling him this ain't the Euros final, brother. Boy, it's been a fantastic day of content, people. If you've been in any of my live streams or any content today, thank you very much for doing so. It's been actually a very enjoyable day. Exhausting because it's a madness keeping you lot entertained for hours on end. But yeah, Chiesa, McKennie, just about goes over there. Dybala. Why didn't Bear these man start? Like, Cuadrado. Rudiger says, nope, not past me. Dybala tries to win it back. Surely that's Chelsea's ball. Looked like it come off the Juventus man. So Juventus throw. Juventus should have at least scored for their pride. I thought Italians were all about that. They are, but they're being outclassed. But they can't. This is like, that man have their form's been shaky. Their system's been shaky. Allegri's return hasn't worked. Everything's working for Chelsea. And Chelsea look like a team that's a class above Juventus at this moment in time, which the European champions are. Werner. Maybe when these sort of players come on, you start to look levels, and yeah, that's never a foul, ref. Juventus, I mean, Werner, what are you looking at? You tried to play for, you was going nowhere. We've had a good day. I'm not even a Chelsea fan, but I don't like to see shit ballers. You're actually making me angry. Like, you're doing nonsense. You never look like you believe in yourself. Like, allow it, man. How can you look at the ref? You done stupidness. Allow it, man. Reece James. 95 likes. Ooh, we're flirting with it, people. Rabiot in possession. One of the most overrated midfielders there is in the current games. Alex Sancho, stupid pass. Jorginho, Rudiger, you might as well bang it. He's brought down. That's a free kick. Stupid pass from Alex Sancho. Almost Tavares-esque against Liverpool. Lukaku's on the bench. He's chosen not to use him, innit? Like... And I can't blame him, obviously. I don't know where Kante... I assume they must know the results of Kante's issue now. And I don't know where I'm going for Chilwell, but probably don't want to risk it any further. Chelsea do have strength in depth, obviously. Mount didn't start. Alonso didn't start. Azpilicueta didn't start. These are people that have all played their own individual parts historically at Chelsea and obviously under Thomas Tuchel. Everyone gets their opportunities. You know, they'll, you know... There was a time Werner was getting in the team whether he deserved it or not. Hudson-Odoi. Cuadrado hooks it clear. Juventus still camped in their own half. Thiago Silva. Which, again, that sliding tackle, until you watch... I mean, the effort off the line, it's not going to be remembered right now. When you watch the highlights, you might, but... Chelsea have won 3-0. The Cobham story, you know, Reece James has been amazing. This guy's been amazing. That guy's been amazing. He's not going to get the praise, but that goal goes in. The landscape of this game is completely changed. More substitutes, I believe, where Chelsea are concerned. Mason, Mount, and Saul. Right. And if Juventus needed a more damning, you know, verdict of how poor they've been, someone who can barely get a game for Chelsea is coming on. Hudson-Odoi, that's a good moment. Deserves applause from the fans. Starting to install consistency in his game. And, you know, retain the... unless it's a tactical thing, you'd imagine he starts against United. And Wan-Bissaka, boy, it's on, innit? Like... Mason Mount on. Apparently he's in contract talks. Saul. Bloody hell, I forgot you was a Chelsea footballer. Reece James. Thiago. 96 likes, people. Deluded palms it into Mason Mount. Oh, Mason Mount probably too eager with his first touch. His first touch is crisper, and he probably scores similar to Minamino against us. I don't know if that's a foul by Moise Kean. It seemed a bit soft. Feels like Thiago Silva was playing for that. Doggos showed his experience. Look, anticipates the contact. To be fair, you know, he exaggerates it, but Moise Kean pulls him down. I leave Arsenal alone, Werner, man. You man are winning 3-0. Listen, just allow us to lick our Liverpool wins, man. We're enjoying football from a neutral point of view, man. Allow the tribal team. We ain't got nothing to say, man. You talk to Liverpool and City, don't know or trust, man. Man said his travel visa should be done. Man said he ain't seen Sal working. Oh, man. You lot kill me. Mendy. So, honestly, how many times have I said Mendy's name? Like twice. One of the easiest clean sheets you'll get, assuming, you know, it remains that. Oh, I mean, Chelsea overplaying right now. Mendy's kicked it off for a throw-in. I'd be very disappointed if I was them and I didn't get a clean sheet. Because you've done the job for 77 minutes. See it through to the end. I need to find some Newcastle fans to make vids with, man. Been slacking at that this week. McKennie to take the throw. Falling to Dybala. Sells over. That's a souvenir probably for a Chelsea fan somewhere. Chelsea 346 passes to 295 from Juventus. And I would love to, obviously I wouldn't want to go and watch every pass, but how many have been forward? I don't think too many have really been forward from Juventus. Silva. Rudiger might get in trouble here. He's found Aspilicueta. Loftus-Cheek, lovely turn, gets his team out of jail there. Goes as Rabiot again. I don't do too much Loftus. Hey, look at the strength. Look at it, man. Saul makes sure. You know Saul's a tidy player. I can't believe what's going on for him at Chelsea, but he keeps it alive. Aspilicueta, for someone so experienced, he's too eager to pull the trigger there. Fortunately, Chelsea are 11 minutes away. How's McKennie been? I have an agenda against him. He's been tigerish, but you lot ask, because I feel like I have an agenda. I keep mentioning him. He's a couple tackles and that, but he's out of his depth, man. Not ready, not made for this team. Arthur's overplaying. It's going to be 4-0 Chelsea. Vernon, probably not. Yeah, like Chelsea doing well, but you know, the scoring is going to take something special. And you can see the subs are eager to get on the score sheet, where Mount and Werner are concerned. Kulusevski and I believe Kaya George are coming on. Kiei, right, even though Kiei's always playing, man. Kulusevski on. Like I said with Arthur, Kulusevski, get used to London, man. Cuadrado off. Does that mean McKennie's going to go over there? Oh, it's not it. Connie De Winter's on. Ain't this the Dutch lad they bought? Wow, number 45's got a chance. Where's Kaya George? Is he here about? Anyways, Chelsea have restarted things, people. 3 more people have to hit the light. What's going on? 10 more minutes left. If Barca can't get past Benfica at home, they might be finished, and I'm here for it. They've caused us so much pain over the years. But what's the current scores where that's concerned? Well, still 0-0 in that game. Well, apart from this game, there ain't been too many. Don't look like entertaining games, really. Just going off of score lines. Well, Atalanta have nicked it, I think. And, you know, currently lead 2-1. Sevilla are still a goal ahead. Meaty, man. Hey, man, can we just skip this last 9 minutes, people, man? Just cool off the game, man. Juventus, I'm sure they'll want to get, you know, any little bit to beat the traffic and get back will be welcomed by them, man. If they are traffic, but if I was Juventus, I'd say you man don't even deserve a night in a hotel. We're going straight back. Dybala going forward. Gets past Rudiger, I don't know. Asking a lot for that to be a foul. Asking a lot. Hooked clear by Chelsea. I mean, in some ways, Juventus, since going 3 goals down, have put a bit more pressure. Why does it take you lot to be rubbed out to do any of that? 2 more likes and the goal is met. I expect Barca to beat Benfica at home tomorrow. Xavi will get a tune out of some of these underperforming players. They're playing right now, my guy. Alexandro, corner for Juventus. Off Reece James. Done his job. No matter how much you got to go forward, you've got to do your job defensively as a defender, and he done it. Surely a future captain for Chelsea. Corner to Juventus, people. It's 3-0 to Chelsea. Apologies. Dybala, what are you going to do? Delivers it in. Skips past everyone. Falls to Rabiot. He tries to pull it back in. Deluded keeps it alive. Mendy and Thiago Silva not exactly communicating. Oh, it's a good effort from Cuadrado. Mendy's seen that late. And he's telling man, "What? Come on now. I want my clean sheet." Good effort. Apologies, not Cuadrado. McKennie. Cuadrado's off. That's the most standout thing I've seen from McKennie is the blonde little thing in his hair. Corner to Chelsea. Dybala again. Overhit once again. Sells pass. That looked like a handball off Kulusevski. It is. And that's another opportunity. Dead. 99 likes, people. Come on, raise it, as I would say in Football Manager. We're close, people. Come on now. What's all this about? I ain't hating on McKennie. He's just shit, bro. I like Pulisic. I think McKennie's shit. I think he's mad shit. Like, pardon my language. I rarely say that. I think he's tired. You can get a tune out of him, but he's dead. Like, man like that, again, he's a decent baller. But when I see man like that and at a world-class establishment as Juventus, I know I can achieve certain things that I might not deserve in life. It's like seeing Arsenal, Jenkinson play week in, week out for Arsenal. I'm exaggerating a bit, but he genuinely stealing a living. It's like seeing Bellerin right back as well. Genuinely, Rabiot. 100 likes. If you've hit the like button, God bless you. Hope you'll win the lottery. Continued health and all of those sort of things. Obviously, if you haven't hit the like button, I'm wishing you good health. I do wish you unexpected high bills, though. Always thought Castillo and Sterling were going to make it at Chelsea ahead of James, but he's been immense. I mean, if anyone that's been watching Reece James, you knew he was going to get his time. Injury shagged Dijon Sterling. I can't lie, I didn't think much of Castillo. He's a very good guy on forward, but you just don't look like someone that's going to make the grade. Come on, anyone that's hit the like button, God bless you, man. 6 minutes left. Well, 5 minutes. Alexandro disarmed. Rabiot Loftus Cheek asking what's going on, ref, and he gets his foul for his troubles. And I mean, it's too early to tell, but surely Chelsea versus Man City versus Liverpool for the Prem and Champions League. Now, I say that with all respect to the European people, them, especially Bayern Munich. But Chalobah does well against Keane, gives it back to Mendy. Professional performance from Chelsea. Reece James. Loftus Cheek. Played. Aspilicueta. Good touch from him. Looks to deliver it. It's not on. Plays it short. Saul. Thiago Silva, Saul, Loftus Cheek. First bad touch I've seen from Cheek. And it's fallen to Werner. Werner sets in Ziyech. Incredible save by Szczesny, to be fair. You know. Incredible save by Szczesny. Like I said, things are going right, but not that right for Werner to get a goal or assist. Good play from Werner, not to be greedy, though. He's played in Havertz, who does deserve a goal. Maybe Havertz could strike it. Ziyech could strike it cleaner. It's a good save, man. I'm there's not much more he could do. Barca on the verge of a Champions League exit. They have to beat Bayern in their last game to have any hopes of going through, and that ain't happening, boy. Europa League for Barca, isn't it? I don't know what's happened in the young boys game, people, but it's gone from being 2-1 to Atalanta to in the last 10 minutes being 3-2 to young boys. And yeah, Barcelona, unless a miracle happens, they're out. More or less. You never know. Bayern Munich might book it for them and you know, little cheating and that. Can't imagine it, but yeah. Hey, I'm gonna troll the fuck out of my Juventus supporting brethren. He is at Stamford Bridge. Myth. Rabiot. I mean, Sancho don't want to make the run. Alex Sandro, you didn't want to make the run. You didn't want to make, as a fullback, you should have been on your back. You didn't want Rabiot to get back to you. You're knackered. And you've been run ragged by everyone, just like everyone, well, the whole back five. Well, not really Deluded and Bonucci, but the whole team's just been collapsed. Not Bonucci's lost the ball. Werner, 2 against 4. Werner never looks like he's in control. He's done well there, though, to find Ziyech. He's giving it back to him. Ziyech has done well. Loftus-Cheek. Saul. Rudiger. But at one point, looked like he was going to get on the score sheet. Saul. Spanish connection. Aspilicueta. Werner. Fucking hell, Werner. Juventus still can't get out because they just met with a blue shirt. Reece James. Ziyech. Professional management right now from Chelsea. Probably a bit too forcing it now. Loftus-Cheek tries to play a forward pass. No one's made the run in it. Man said Juventus playing like the old lady they are for real. Is Sancho still good? He's all right. Reece James is a good blend of Trent and Walker. No, ref, don't add bedtime on as well, man. I'm knackered now. I want to go to my bed. I can't lie. I want to shower, my dinner. But I didn't say breakfast. Add my bed. We don't need 5 minutes of edit on time. Half a minute. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Really added on 5 minutes. You're acting. Just the very thing I said they want to see. Acting up. Time has stopped as well. The ball, I don't know. You can't be on the pitch. Boy, Heat running up the likes if you haven't already, folks. McKennie. Arthur Melo. Bonucci. Dybala. Arthur. Might as well shoot. Might as well. Dead, though. Dead sums up Barca's. Man said Barca. Juventus' day. Bro, Allegri's just been emotionless all game, like. Big up DG, working hard as usual. Deserve a race for the United game. Big up yourself, Quality, and you're right still. You know what? It's better this way, man. At least, you know what? Really and truly, Juventus, I have to give credit to both teams, man, because, bro, if the game was dead, I'd be fooling it. Genuinely, I think this would have been the first night that you lot would have got your clips of me falling asleep. So, a mixture of Juventus being so lackluster and Chelsea's swagger has seen me, the games flew past and it's been enjoyable. Both live streams. In fact, all 4 bits of content has been enjoyable with you lot. Oh, good play from McKennie. Oh, you know what? I might take back what I said about McKennie. That was a good little thingy. Moise Keane now. Strikes, tired. Might take back what I said about Moise Keane. I mean, man said Moise Keane about Weston McKennie. Come on, man. 2.5 minutes left, people. Come on, man. Let's fast forward this game, lads. Come on. And not even Chelsea fans probably want to go to bed now, man. Rudiger. Wouldn't mind another IC3 on the score sheet. Reece James is more like IC 2.5 still. Chalobah, Reece James, Thiago Silva, Werner, good hold up play from Werner. Ziyech, outside the boot, that's rude. You might as well bang it at Spilicueta. There's not long left. Forget everyone. He's tried to find Mount, it didn't bang. Cockney DG out, you know it's time to wrap up. Charles, time to wrap up, man. I'm done with sounding all like I'm on BBC and Civil and that, you know. Time to wrap this up, man. Come on, man. Time to done off this thing, man. It's been fun and all, but like all good things have to come to an end eventually. So corner to Chelsea. Oh, Rudiger. I mean, number 45 for Juventus. Divina, take your hands off Rudiger. He's about to take you on a lesson. Look at the back stick. Werner, Ziyech. Werner calling for it. It's cleared. Moise Keane against Reece James. Ooh, strength. Reece James, is that gonna water ball if that goes there? McKennie, you are shit. McKennie sums him up. Werner 4-0, but McKennie shit. Like, it's 4-0. Big up Werner. You know you're playing shit if Werner scores against you. You know, hopefully VAR don't shag him. You, man, got rubbed out. McKennie, great ball from Reece James. McKennie is shit. I told man this guy is shit. I told man he's tired. If he come through some random English academy, man wouldn't gas him at all. It's just because he's got the spangled banner tax. Reece James, fantastic strength. Lovely pass from Reece James. Ziyech has had a good game as well. Does very well. Werner's onside for once in his life. Deserves his goal. He's come on and been positive, you know. He's smelling the goal. He's done well. Sums up Juventus' night. You, man, game, set, and match. To be fair, at least there's another goal for the added on time. I mean, the only saving grace for Juventus is that technically it's still through, but you man are not going to win the group. Thankfully, that is that, people. That is that. Werner's goal at the end confirms it. Professional performance from Thomas Tuchel. I would say I'm impressed, and I am, but in some ways I'm not. Like, this is normal for Chelsea and the way they've played. Clean sheet, 4-0, you know, as I said, give Thiago Silva his flowers for off the goal line clearance. Give Chelsea's defenders, not only for the clean sheet, but for effing scoring. Chelsea were across every aspect, different level, a gear above these lot, you know. I remember the game at Juventus' place. Chelsea were not like this. They've destroyed them. And it's Chelsea. For me, you look at Chelsea, you look at Liverpool, you know, you look over there at Bayern Munich. Picking a winner for the Champions League is going to be a myth. Apparently, it was 3-3 in the Atalanta game. Barca have drawn 0-0, so Barca might be hitting Europa League. In terms of the other scores, people, as you can see here, well, earlier, Bayern Munich 2, Kiev 1. Villarreal lost 2-0 to Manchester United. Juventus lost 3-0, just now against Chelsea. They're pretty sure they wish they won. You know, 4-0 better yet against Chelsea. Hasn't even updated, people. You know, lovely to see Callum Hudson-Odoi, Reece James, Trevor Chalobah, and obviously Werner on the score sheet. You know, the Cobham boys and that, the IC3s. 0-0 for Barca Benfica, 1-0 to Sevilla against Wolfsburg. 10 men Zenit drew 1-1 or currently are drawing 1-1 against Malmo. It seems like there's been a dramatic penalty, you know. It's 1-0 to Salzburg. I can't lie, I don't know what's going on with the added on times, but in the Sevilla game, there's been plus 7 minutes of added on time, where Malmo and Zenit plus 8, Lille plus 6, and it's ended 3-3 with Atalanta and Young Boys. So it's probably been the most perfect result. Probably for probably for Villarreal in the grand scheme of things, because Atalanta dropped 4 points. But I'd also say definitely for Man United. So yeah, man. For so far, it's been a good day for the English clubs. Been a very good day for the English clubs, isn't it? You know, Chelsea have brushed aside Juventus. The second half turnaround from Manchester United. So yeah, man, better than that, people. It's been fantastic being with you lot. You know, without you lot make this community. You lot support the thing in your numbers. Obviously, I hope to have you all here tomorrow. Again, we're gonna be on Twitch for whatever we're doing at 5:45, if we are to do 5:45. But tomorrow, back on YouTube, we've got the big one in Manchester City against PSG. Hopefully, it lives up to a fraction of this game. To be fair with you, this is the benchmark for the week. I've actually changed it now. I was going to watch Coventry versus Birmingham, but it's done. So, yeah, make sure you're all here. If you can't be, hit the like button, people. We're on 5 likes. Let's do what we can there. So, yeah, as I said, you know, you lot stay safe. Enjoy what's ever left of your day, evening, night, or whatever. And we'll back up again, people. It's been a fantastic day of content. We've had 3 live streams on Twitch. We've had 3 live streams on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, 4 live streams in total, you know. So I appreciate it. You lot make the time go. So on that note, I'm out. You know, it's only right that, you know, one fullback scored today. I have to show my goal.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Because you always use that active red flag, defending. I think it's like